now, and the Oakland A's moved to Las Vegas since the legislature released its bill for financing a new 30,000-seat stadium. Our 8 News Now investigator Kyle Payne has confirmed that the legislature should be able to get that bill approved before their session in Carson City ends on June 5th. Kyle joins us in studio now with more.
Sasha, tonight we can confirm some of the numbers we've been waiting for after weeks of asking about the financing of building that new stadium and who exactly is paying what.
We have to go through the whole bill and make sure we understand the creation of a tax district that we're going to be doing, enhancements from the state, how long this is going to, how long the bond is going to be issued for. I mean, we just have a multitude of questions. I think we're just all going through the bill line by line.
Line by line, State Senator Scott Hammond confirmed the financing details in the bill outlining the A's stadium deal. Of the $380 million of public funding, the state would contribute $180 million, with half of that being repaid with tax revenue generated by the ballpark. Clark County would fund $145 million of that amount, much of that from bonds they'd pay down over time. The county commissioners did not return our repeated request for comment, instead telling 8 News Now, quote, "The county is not in a position to provide anyone on camera for an interview at this time, understanding that while the bill language has been introduced, the bill has not yet been heard." And the A's also had no comment, saying in part, quote, "We are going to respect the legislative process and not comment until after the hearing." Meanwhile, on the field, the A's, owned by billionaire John Fisher, have the worst record in baseball and are on their way to one of the worst seasons ever, with the lowest attendance in the league, making it seem unlikely that they'll fill this new expensive ballpark, which we saw spectacular renderings of earlier this week.
Major League Baseball is asking more of John Fisher. I think that they're asking more of the A's. They're asking that they put out a really good product out there. And so I think that that's going to happen once we see that move.
A couple of other notes about the bill after reading it. One, lawmakers are setting aside money to provide services to help the homeless in and around the Strip. And second, that in building the stadium, at least 15% of the stadium project needs to involve small local businesses.
Now, that bill should end up before the Senate Finance Committee Monday and on to the State Senate floor right after that.